Imagine for a moment that you possess an incredible superpower, a force capable of transforming your life in unimaginable ways. Now imagine that you waste this superpower every day without even realizing it. Seems like an unlikely scenario, right? Yet this is the reality for many people who don't recognize the valuable energy they are constantly losing. This superpower, so often neglected, is the ability to retain your own vital energy, to preserve what is essential for your physical, mental, and spiritual strength. The concept may seem abstract at first, but when we talk about semen retention, we enter a territory widely discussed in ancient philosophies, spiritual practices, and even modern studies. Semen retention, or the conscious choice not to waste this vital energy, is seen by many as a key to unlocking true human potential. This practice, endorsed by spiritual masters and holistic health experts, suggests that semen is not just a biological substance, but a source of inner power, a reserve of energy that, when accumulated and preserved, can transform a person's life. On the other hand, the constant loss of this vital energy can lead to a state of fatigue, lack of motivation, and mental fog. Imagine semen as a form of high-octane fuel for the body and mind. Every time this energy is released unconsciously or excessively, you are draining this fuel, reducing your ability to function at peak performance. When we look at ancient cultures and philosophies, we see that semen retention was considered an essential practice for maintaining vitality, longevity, and strength. In many Eastern traditions, such as Taoism and Buddhism, semen is seen as a form of vital energy called qi, or prana, which must be conserved to reach higher states of consciousness and physical well-being. These practices maintain that by preserving this energy, individuals not only sustain their physical vitality but also strengthen their mental and spiritual capacities. The comparison between semen retention and the loss of vitality can be understood in several ways. First, on a physical level, semen retention is associated with the conservation of nutrients and energy. Studies show that semen contains a wide range of nutrients, including proteins, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. When the body constantly loses this substance, it also loses a significant amount of these resources, which are essential for maintaining health and well-being. Additionally, the loss of semen affects the nervous and hormonal systems. The act of releasing semen triggers the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine, which is associated with pleasure and a sense of well-being. However, after the initial peak of pleasure, there is an abrupt decline, which can lead to feelings of lethargy and demotivation. This happens because the body enters a reset state, trying to regain balance after the loss of vital energy. On an emotional and psychological level, semen retention is often associated with a greater sense of personal control and mental clarity. Many practitioners report that by practicing retention, they experience an increased ability to concentrate, a boost in creativity, and a significant improvement in their emotional state. This stands in stark contrast to the mental and emotional exhaustion that often accompanies semen loss, especially when that loss occurs frequently and unconsciously. On a spiritual level, semen retention is seen as a way to accumulate energy to reach higher states of consciousness. In many spiritual practices, such as Tantra and Taoism, sexual energy is considered one of the most powerful forms of energy in the human body. By retaining this energy, the practitioner can channel it into other areas of their life, such as meditation, personal growth, and the achievement of goals. Sexual energy, often misunderstood or underestimated in modern society, holds a central role in various ancient philosophical and spiritual traditions. One of these traditions, Taoism, delves deeply into this topic, exploring the concept of Jing, the vital essence. According to Taoist philosophy, Jing is one of the three fundamental energies that sustain life, along with Qi, circulating life energy, and Shen, spirit. Jing represents the most dense and concentrated essence of the human being, directly linked to life potential and the aging process. It is an energy stored in the body, and its preservation or waste affects not only physical health, but also mental and spiritual well-being. From this perspective, semen, for men, is considered a concrete and biological manifestation of Jing. The importance that Taoism places on semen both in the biological and spiritual context, reflects a holistic view of how sexual energy can be a powerful tool for personal development, longevity, and spiritual fulfillment. However, this energy must be conserved and cultivated properly for its benefits to fully manifest. Taoist philosophy, which originated in ancient China, offers a profound and subtle understanding of the universe and human life. One of its central concepts is the Tao, or Tao, the natural path that governs all things. Within the human body, this vital energy, or Jing, is seen as the primordial essence that connects humans to the natural flow of the Tao. According to Taoist texts, Jing is the substance that forms the basis of existence, passed down from generation to generation, and is directly associated with reproductive capacity and physical vitality. Jing is the source of all organic matter in the human body. At birth, each person receives a finite amount of Jing, inherited from their parents. This energy is primarily stored in the kidneys and reproductive system, and its proper or improper use will determine an individual's longevity and quality of life. For Taoists, the preservation and cultivation of Jing are essential to avoid premature bodily wear and aging. Throughout life, Jing is constantly expended, both in the natural aging process and in activities that consume this energy, such as reproduction and ejaculation. Although Jing is finite, it can be preserved, cultivated, and even revitalized through specific practices. Taoism suggests several disciplines for this purpose, including meditation, proper nutrition, exercises like Qigong, and the practice of semen retention. The conscious control of this energy is crucial for strengthening the body and elevating the spirit. Ultimately, the goal is to prolong life and achieve spiritual immortality, one of the highest concepts in Taoism. Within this philosophical system, semen is viewed as a physical manifestation of vital energy. When a man ejaculates, he is literally losing Jing, which over time can reduce his vitality and contribute to aging. The practice of semen retention, therefore, is seen as a way to conserve Jing, allowing this energy to be redirected toward healing the body and spiritual development. Excessive ejaculation, on the other hand, is considered a waste of Jing that could be used to enhance longevity, mental strength, and spiritual growth. Biologically, semen plays a crucial role in the reproductive process. It contains millions of sperm cells that are necessary to fertilize the female egg, giving rise to new life. However, the importance of semen goes beyond its reproductive function. Semen is a complex substance, rich in essential nutrients that help maintain the health and vitality of the human body. It contains proteins, vitamins, minerals, and other important substances that are directly derived from the body's resources. Among the components found in semen are zinc, calcium, magnesium, potassium, and a variety of amino acids. These nutrients are essential for maintaining hormonal balance and the overall functioning of the body. The production of semen requires a significant amount of energy and biological resources. Every time a man ejaculates, he is using these resources, and in excess, this can lead to the depletion of nutrient levels and a loss of vitality. This idea aligns with the Taoist concept that semen is a manifestation of the vital energy Jing. In modern biology, it is known that the human body works tirelessly to keep its systems balanced. The production of semen is part of this balance, but like any other system, it can be overburdened by excessive use. When a man ejaculates frequently, the body has to expend more energy and nutrients to produce more semen, which can lead to feelings of tiredness, fatigue, and even a weakened immune system. This excessive expenditure of energy and resources may also explain why many men report feeling more energized and mentally alert when they practice semen retention for extended periods. Beyond biology, semen holds a profound spiritual significance, particularly within Taoism and other Eastern spiritual practices. In Taoist tradition, semen is viewed as a vehicle of spiritual energy that can be used to nourish not only the physical body but also the energetic body. By retaining this energy, an individual can channel it into other areas of life, such as meditation, spiritual practice, and personal growth. It is believed that semen contains a highly concentrated form of Jing, the vital essence. When semen is retained, this essence can be transformed into Qi energy, which can circulate throughout the body and nourish vital organs. This practice is often referred to as internal alchemy or sexual transmutation, and it is an essential part of the Taoist spiritual path. Through semen retention and the transmutation of this energy, the practitioner can achieve higher levels of consciousness and increase longevity. One of the most well-known Taoist practices for conserving and transmuting sexual energy is the cultivation of sexual energy, which involves physical and mental exercises designed to strengthen the ability to retain semen and transform this energy into vital and spiritual strength. For Taoists, semen should not be wasted without purpose, as it represents a loss of Jing, which affects not only the body, but also the spirit. In Tantra, another tradition that shares some similarities with Taoism regarding sexual energy, semen is seen as one of the most powerful forces in the human body. Tantric practitioners also believe that sexual energy can be transmuted for spiritual purposes, elevating the practitioner to higher states of consciousness. While in the West, sexuality is often viewed in a limited and purely physical way, in the East, it is understood as a gateway to enlightenment and spiritual growth. However, controlling sexual energy does not mean complete abstinence. The goal is conscious control of energy, so it can be used intentionally rather than wasted. For men, this often means learning to control ejaculation to preserve semen and, by extension, the vital energy Jing. The practice of semen retention is a form of self-control that leads to a greater awareness of how sexual energy can impact all areas of life, from physical well-being to spiritual growth. For many practitioners, the benefits of semen retention are immediate and tangible. They report feeling more energy, mental clarity, and a deeper connection with themselves and others. Sexual energy, when preserved and transmuted, can be used to nourish the body, mind, and spirit, resulting in a more balanced, conscious, and fulfilled life. Frequent masturbation can have a profound impact on the body, primarily due to the depletion of essential nutrients. As mentioned earlier, semen is a substance rich in important nutrients that are fundamental to human health. Every time a man ejaculates, he loses a significant amount of nutrients such as zinc, magnesium, calcium, potassium, and proteins, all of which are necessary for various biological functions. Zinc, for example, is an essential mineral for the immune system and the healthy functioning of the body. It plays a crucial role in the production of testosterone, the primary male sex hormone, which influences not only sexual function, but also energy, strength, and muscle recovery. Continuous loss of zinc through frequent ejaculation can therefore result in reduced testosterone levels, leading to a range of problems, including fatigue, decreased muscle strength, and a weakened immune system. In addition to zinc, semen also contains significant amounts of magnesium, a mineral necessary for more than 300 biochemical processes in the body, including blood pressure regulation, muscle and nerve function, and energy production. Magnesium also plays an important role in mental health, helping to regulate neurotransmitters like serotonin, which affect mood and emotional well-being. Constant loss of magnesium due to excessive masturbation can lead to feelings of physical and mental exhaustion, as well as an increased risk of stress and anxiety-related problems. Other essential nutrients found in semen, such as calcium and potassium, are also vital for muscle and nerve function. Excessive masturbation can deplete these minerals, which may lead to muscle cramps, chronic fatigue, and a general sense of weakness. The body, in an effort to compensate for the loss of these nutrients, has to work harder to replenish what was lost, which can result in a constant state of tiredness and energy depletion. Therefore, frequent masturbation not only affects vital energy, but also contributes to the depletion of essential nutrients needed to maintain physical and mental health. In the long term, this constant loss can weaken the body, impair the immune system, and significantly reduce the quality of life. Another negative effect of frequent masturbation is the reduction of testosterone levels in the body. Testosterone is the primary male hormone, responsible for regulating a range of important functions, including libido, muscle strength, sperm production, and perhaps most importantly, motivation and energy. When testosterone levels are high, the body and mind are in sync, ready to face challenges and pursue new accomplishments. However, when these levels are reduced, the effects can be devastating. Studies show that frequent ejaculation can cause a temporary drop in testosterone levels. While the body can recover and produce more testosterone over time, Constant ejaculation puts the hormonal system under strain, which can result in a prolonged reduction of this crucial hormone. Over time, this decline in testosterone levels can affect a person's motivation and energy, leading to a state of lethargy and disinterest in daily activities. Testosterone is directly linked to the drive to achieve and compete. When hormone levels are balanced, individuals tend to feel more confident, motivated, and focused on reaching their goals. However, with decreased testosterone levels, these traits begin to fade, resulting in a loss of motivation, both in personal and professional spheres. This can manifest as a lack of interest in work, hobbies, and even personal relationships. Additionally, testosterone is tied to physical energy levels. It is responsible for maintaining muscle mass and strength, and when this hormone's levels are low, the body begins to experience a drop in the energy available for physical activities. This can lead to a constant feeling of fatigue, a lack of strength, and a greater difficulty in performing physical exercise or any type of effort that requires extra energy. Finally, low testosterone can also affect mood and emotional well-being. The lack of motivation, combined with a feeling of fatigue, can lead to the development of symptoms of depression and anxiety. The person may feel disconnected from their goals and ambitions, and this cycle of low energy and low motivation can intensify over time, resulting in a state of apathy and general disinterest in life. Therefore, frequent masturbation can cause a significant hormonal imbalance, affecting not only physical health, but also the motivation and energy needed to live a productive and fulfilling life. In addition to physical effects, excessive masturbation can have serious consequences for psychological and spiritual well-being. Many individuals who engage in frequent masturbation report a sense of disconnection from themselves, their partners, and their spiritual goals. This disconnection can manifest in various ways, including anhedonia, the inability to feel pleasure, and erectile dysfunction, both of which can deeply impact quality of life. Anhedonia, in particular, is a psychological effect that many men experience after long periods of frequent masturbation. Masturbation triggers the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. However, over time, overstimulation of dopamine receptors can lead to desensitization, meaning that a person needs increasingly higher levels of stimulation to feel the same amount of pleasure. This can result in a loss of interest in activities that once brought joy, such as spending time with family, hobbies, work, or even social interactions. Erectile dysfunction is another psychological and physiological effect that can arise from excessive masturbation. When the brain becomes accustomed to certain stimuli, such as pornography or repetitive fantasies, it may become less responsive to real-life sexual stimuli. This means the individual may start to have difficulty maintaining an erection during sexual interactions with a partner, which can lead to frustration and feelings of inadequacy. Spiritual disconnection is also a crucial aspect to consider. In many spiritual traditions, sexual energy is seen as a powerful force that must be consciously controlled and directed. When this energy is constantly wasted through masturbation, there is a loss of spiritual vitality. The practitioner may feel unmotivated in their spiritual practices, disconnected from their goals, and lacking the mental clarity needed for personal growth. Furthermore, the long-term psychological impact may include feelings of guilt, shame, and low self-esteem, especially if the person feels they have no control over their impulses. These feelings can create a vicious cycle of behavior where the individual continues to engage in excessive masturbation as a way to cope with negative emotions, perpetuating the problem. The disconnection between body, mind, and spirit creates a state of fragmentation that affects not only emotional well-being but also interpersonal relationships and personal growth. The pursuit of instant pleasure through masturbation can prevent individuals from finding deeper satisfaction in other areas of life. Semen retention is associated with the development of greater charisma and personal magnetism. Charisma is the ability to naturally attract and influence others, and this magnetism doesn't rely solely on physical appearance or words. When vital energy, Jing, is conserved, the individual maintains an inner reserve of strength that directly affects how others perceive them. Sexual energy is one of the most potent forms of energy in the body, and by retaining it, it begins to manifest as charisma and personal presence. This conserved energy affects posture, gestures, and the way an individual presents themselves to the world. By maintaining this practice, the body tends to adopt a more confident posture, and eye contact becomes more intense. All of this contributes to an impression of greater confidence and security, which naturally attracts people. Healthy testosterone levels, influenced by semen retention, also affect how others perceive you. The hormonal balance provided by this practice brings a greater sense of self-control, which impacts body language and voice, making it firmer and more resonant. This presence enhances the impact of social interactions. Semen retention also deepens interpersonal connections. Practitioners report that their interactions, both at work and in personal relationships, become more profound and meaningful. The conserved energy allows the individual to form more authentic bonds, creating an atmosphere of natural attraction. In summary, semen retention enhances charisma and personal magnetism, as conserved energy amplifies presence, confidence, and the ability to influence and attract others. Interactions become richer and more genuine, and the person naturally draws attention and admiration from those around them. Semen retention brings notable benefits to physical, mental, and spiritual health. On a physical level, by retaining semen, vital nutrients such as proteins, vitamins, and minerals are preserved in the body, contributing to better muscle recovery, energy production, and a strengthened immune system. The practice of retaining semen helps reduce fatigue, increase vitality, and improve overall well-being. On a mental level, semen retention promotes mental clarity and an increased ability to focus and concentrate. The energy that would have been lost is redirected, allowing the brain to function more efficiently. Many practitioners report that their cognitive abilities improve, with fewer distractions and a sharper mind for daily tasks. Spiritually, semen retention is seen as a practice that elevates the practitioner to deeper states of self-awareness. Sexual energy, when conserved and transmuted, can be directed towards spiritual growth and personal development. By channeling this energy into activities such as meditation and self-reflection, the practitioner feels more connected to their inner essence and to the universe around them. Additionally, the practice of semen retention aids in the development of greater self-discipline and self-control. Instead of giving in to immediate sexual impulses, the practitioner develops the ability to control their desires and redirect this energy into more productive areas of life. This self-control positively influences other aspects of life, helping to build healthy habits and strengthen willpower. In this way, semen retention is a practice that benefits not only physical and mental health, but also spiritual growth. It allows for a deeper connection with oneself and leads to a more balanced and harmonious life experience. Semen retention significantly contributes to greater mental clarity and an enhanced ability to achieve goals. By conserving the vital energy that would otherwise be dissipated through ejaculation, the individual experiences a more focused and efficient mind. Many practitioners report that this practice provides a greater ability to concentrate on important tasks, eliminating unnecessary distractions. The mental clarity gained from semen retention manifests as a heightened ability to plan and execute goals. With fewer distractions, the mind can focus on details that might have been overlooked before. This allows for a more strategic outlook, which is essential for those seeking to achieve long-term objectives. Semen retention also strengthens self-discipline and determination, characteristics essential for anyone striving to achieve great things. By learning to control sexual impulses, the practitioner develops a greater sense of self-control that can be applied to other areas of life. This results in greater focus and discipline in activities such as work, studies, and even personal habits. Moreover, the conserved energy can be used to fuel creative and productive activities. Instead of dissipating this energy, it can be channeled into projects, creative work, and other areas of life that require a higher level of focus and motivation. Many report an increase in productivity and the ability to accomplish more tasks without losing focus. The practice of semen retention also allows the individual to make decisions with greater clarity and discernment. By eliminating the mental fog caused by frequent ejaculation, the person can better evaluate their options and make more thoughtful decisions aligned with their goals. This positively impacts various areas of life, including business, relationships, and personal development. The ability to set and achieve goals becomes more efficient, as the mental clarity provided by semen retention keeps the individual focused on what truly matters. This practice reinforces a mindset of continuous growth, where the individual is always striving to improve and evolve in all areas of their life. Semen retention involves not only avoiding ejaculation, but also redirecting sexual energy to other areas of life. Techniques such as testicular breathing and tantric practices are effective in transmuting this energy. In testicular breathing, the focus is on moving the energy accumulated in the sexual organs to the rest of the body. This Taoist technique involves deep breathing while concentrating on sexual energy, imagining it rising up the spine and being redistributed to the internal organs. This practice helps prevent sexual energy from stagnating in the genital region, promoting a healthy flow throughout the body. The control of breathing, combined with mental focus, allows the energy to be redirected to higher energy centers, such as the heart and brain, increasing vitality and a sense of balance. In Tantra, sexual energy is seen as a transformative force. The goal is to conserve and cultivate this energy, using it for spiritual growth and the elevation of consciousness. Semen retention during sex is a central practice in Tantra, where pleasure is experienced without the release of vital energy. The tantric practitioner channels this energy to deepen the connection with their partner and expand their consciousness. These practices allow sexual energy to be used productively, promoting physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. By conserving and correctly directing this energy, the individual experiences greater balance and vitality in all areas of life. Ejaculation is a technique that allows a man to experience orgasm without ejaculating, thus preserving sexual energy. Unlike retrograde ejaculation, where semen goes into the bladder, ejaculation is a conscious practice that involves controlling the sexual response. To master this technique, it is essential to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, known as PC muscles. These muscles are responsible for stopping the flow of urine, and their strengthening is crucial for controlling ejaculation. During sexual activity, a man must pay attention to his level of arousal and recognize the point of no return. As he approaches this point, he can contract the PC muscles, stopping ejaculation while continuing to feel the pleasure of orgasm. Breathing control is also fundamental, helping to redistribute sexual energy throughout the body. Ejaculation provides an experience of prolonged and deep pleasure while preserving vital energy. The practitioner maintains their energy and vitality levels, which can improve physical and mental disposition. Learning to master this technique requires practice and patience, but the results are beneficial for overall health and well-being. When conserved, sexual energy can be directed toward creative and productive activities. This accumulated vital energy acts as fuel for the body and mind, allowing the practitioner to use this force to achieve their goals and maintain focus. Many report a significant increase in creativity and innovation, as the energy that would have been dissipated through ejaculation is now used to solve problems and generate new ideas. In addition to stimulating creativity, semen retention also boosts productivity. The practitioner feels more energized and capable of performing tasks efficiently. The level of concentration and focus also improves, allowing the individual to work longer without losing momentum. This extra energy is particularly useful in mentally and physically demanding environments. Retained sexual energy also positively influences interpersonal relationships. By conserving this force, the practitioner can dedicate themselves more fully to their personal and professional connections. This results in richer and more meaningful interactions, enhancing the quality of human relationships. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful and transformative forces a human being possesses. When consciously conserved and redirected, it can lead to significant changes in physical, mental, and spiritual health. Practices such as semen retention, testicular breathing, and ejaculation allow this energy to be transmuted, nourishing not only the body, but also the mind and spirit. This often underestimated power has the potential to enhance mental clarity, boost creativity and productivity, and strengthen interpersonal relationships. Now is the time to reflect on how you can harness your own sexual energy to achieve your goals and live with more balance and vitality. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you will not only preserve your vital energy, but also channel it into areas of life that truly matter. Try applying these techniques and see how they can transform your life. Share your results, inspire others, and continue exploring ways to make the most of your sexual energy. Your journey towards self-mastery and personal fulfillment begins now.